worked, I guess, in game number 1. They went for Bard, obviously, in the last game, but they had Malphite, so that's kind of the synergy between those two. So if you're going to go Cassante, maybe you go for something that has a bit more hard engage because you don't have the Malphite hard engage, and they go for the Rakan. Of course, in the lane, you kind of get poked out. Rakan just like presses Q and tries desperately to heal his Smolder. But guys, we're just about ready. Let's hop on to the Rift.
But mathematically, to win here is all they need to keep it going. Here is that Teddy still has TP available though, and unlike last game, he isn't really getting pummeled as much when it comes to the CS. Sponge going in.
Yeah, Sponge hit that and decided to enter into the enemy jungle, which is a bit scary. As now Bulldog flashing forward, he's gonna miss everything, and so Sponge, without his own flash, goes back in and maybe gonna convert this onto Bulldog, who will go down first blood over to Yehu, and Cuz will immediately follow up. It's a double kill for Yehu in the mid lane as they overextend, and the Karmish and Zhao show their power.
And in these type of trades where Zinzao can just keep autoing, Plata knows, or Yehu knows rather, that
Yehu.
it was actually to a detriment. Rascal, or rather Dudu, Rascal now playing Cassante, but that actually was a big problem. As the angle!
Yeah, the angle, it is perfect. Delivered directly into the hands of the Xin Zhao. Dudu in a lot of trouble, but he does have his flash available, and he will actually be totally fine. Did have to flash, but he gets away alive, at least. Sponge still hangs around.
No.
And Dudu's just gonna try to get a ward down. He does have another dash, but he might just die first, and yeah, no, in fact, he doesn't have his dash. So he's just dead. Very unfortunate. Big mistake there, as Spongey's like, well, I'll just hide on bush and wait for him to face check me.
How close they were to playoffs, but it was, I think, just one series win.
Yeah. And then they just couldn't win. They went on a massive losing streak, and we have level 6 here for Pleta, trying to get in onto Undil here, but again, it's Smolder with 50 stacks, so nice engage, but yeah, he didn't even have Ignite, so. Q is going to land, and he gets pulled under the turret, knocked up immediately. Cuz is going to live, but by the skin of his teeth, doesn't necessarily have to be doing that.
Sponge is looking. I don't think
he is looking.
Doesn't.
He's staring at them menacingly.
Do they really want to fight this?
And Kwangdong Freaks gonna move in as a 5-man unit. TP is available for Rascal. If they do want to go for this, TP does get utilized. It's now the Mount Q there to slow them up. The massive flank comes in and everybody is just caught in the mom fire. And now Dudu all alone on the backside. Look at Teddy, he's just in the pit, massacring people here as Bull desperate to get a kill, but it's a double for Teddy instead. And it's a near ace for DRX on the Dragon. Let it happen. And it's going to be huge. I mean, in front of Drake, scaling even on Karma, Zhao, even the... Okay, nice little setup here from Cuz. They should be able to get Yehu down, although the shield is pretty nice, and they will trade it 1 for 1. Ooh, very close on that as well. Sponge still on the chase, but just going to clear the ward.
Really big moment there as they do get...
Oh boy, here comes Bomb as well, and now your engages are really sticking as Teddy's able to get in there with the flash. Oh. That's another kill, just a straight up duo kill. And not much that Andal can do. He has consistently just gotten grand entranced on over and over and over. Pleta has
at 15 minutes.
Here comes Rascal once again. He's not even going to utilize the Ghost, but he's taking a big trade as now the sweet spot is going to hit though, and all of a sudden, maybe a trade back here from Dudu, but this Cassante with the red buff is getting on in there as now has to flash the knock-up. A very close trade between these two top laners.
Still
Bulldog. Yeah, where this guy even is, although Cuz trying to get in there, trying to stop him from backing, but he's under the turret. And the back goes off. And they do not get him. And he's just going to TP back. He's like, yeah.
We have a TP advantage though. Dudu can TP in. Rascal has to get there the old-fashioned way. He is running.
Straight line.
Well, he's kind of there now though.
Beelining it. And he's going to have a nice angle here too. I mean, they will have to respect the Cassante.
Oh, Dudu no. Good ward drive from Pleta.
Yeah, that's going to spot Dudu here on the flank. DRX delaying this nicely. Just a lot of damage, though, going into this Drake as Cuz trying to go for the steal, but a block on the Q, and there it goes, the way of DRX. Now the engage goes in onto that squishy frontliner as it's Bulldog, who's right in the front, immediately gets 100 to 0'd. and does 300 damage in the fight, if you can call it that. DRX is kind of rolling over them now.
That's not a fight, Valdo. That's a beatdown! And I'm sure DRX will give it to us. Although, Dudu, you do need to work with us there, man. There you go. Yeah, you're Profane Hydra, you're a real champion now. He is up a good 35 CS.
They're trying to dive this again. They are going to stop the back. Q does land, but
That's
it'll be channeled here from the side of Rascal, and with Pleta and Pleta's.
Not another, we are only a single win away from playoffs.
Fear's going to come in as Yehu gets turret aggro. Might not matter, though, as Bulldog is in a lot of trouble here. Mantricute comes in, and now Teddy is going to be isolated, but he's got Pleta nearby. And he should be just fine, because hanging around as well.
Oh, maybe Dudu. The flank of the ages. Ah, he's spotted out.
Yep. Pleta sniffs it out, and now they want to collapse onto this one. Mama's going to be called down, and once again, Bulldog and Bull in the front lines just getting burned away as the execute damage is about to come through. There it is. Teddy going to take down the first one. Bulldog also in a ton of trouble, and the front line from the side of DRX is huge. I mean, as in goes Cuz, but a very nice stasis here from Yehu. Will it matter? Looks like he might go down. Finally does. But unfortunately, I think that's the only kill that Kwangdong will get, as Pleta gonna return to safety. Nice Q3 does come in from the side of the Aatrox, but it's not gonna matter as the damage is way too high for DRX. And now it's 16-2 in kills. Freaks, they know they're so far ahead, and Kwangdong have not been able to find a single angle in this game. As now they're trying to threaten here onto the Drake. Maybe Cuz steals it or something, but Dudu's not getting a flank now, and he's already chunked out. He can go sponge, and Dudu's just running for his life as he will survive. And the front line here of DRX is getting chunked out quite a bit, but at the end of the day, might just come down to Cuz. He is going to land the Q. He's going to land that Q, and he goes on in, and it's not stolen. It goes to Smolder. Looked like that one went down to about 25 health as well. And Teddy, legendary, 8-0, gets them another dragon. DRX.
Oh, TP flank. Yehu doesn't have TP. They don't know yet.
Oh, seems like they have identified this. And Rascal gonna stop the backs, and Cuz is just dead. He's out of the fight. Mob does an insane amount of damage into that back line. And Dudu, he's there. He's trying to press his buttons, but he's just CC'd to death and blown to smithereens by the baby dragon. And that should do it. DRX pushing in. They don't have the Baron buff anymore. They don't seem to care.
I thought that the death ball comp was Kwangdong. All the healing is coming through from DRX instead. The TP ward not gonna lead to anything whatsoever. Sponge!
Yeah, he's going on in there. And again, he doesn't even necessarily have to, but any space you create for this gigantic little baby dragon, it will be enough, and Cuz is not going to take that Q. Because
I don't think I've seen in the LCK a Smolder with Infernal Soul yet.
I don't believe so.
And I can't wait. Sponge?
No, he doesn't care. He's got a Karma right behind him. And nice Encore. It's going to delay the inevitable engage, as everybody is just going to be executed eventually. As Pleta did get one of the kills, so it's not going to be a Penta, but it should be a 2-0 here for DRX, as everybody is exploding with the Cinders as well. You see Bulldog's face. Nobody is happy on the side of Kwangdong Freaks. DRX absolutely pummeling them tonight. As you and I, Chronicler, we got 2 Omega sweeps, 2-0. Nothing to see here actually today. Very one-sided day, and DRX, very well deserved, as they're having a very nice little celebration there at the end as well. 2-0, as DRX will take the big win today. Chance, it's not going to be easy, but who knows?
All right, if that doesn't win Celebration of the Week, maybe it's all him. Maybe he's just the vibes guy. That's what they needed.
Well, he's obviously very outspoken, as we can tell in these rundowns of the player comms. As Teddy once again above 1k DPM, not too surprising with a game like this. So no elimination yet. DRX are still in it, and so are Bro. Nobody's eliminated from playoffs with this victory of DRX 2-0 over Kwangdong Freaks tonight. We're going to go over to the space.